We were just chatting right now about something. You say you're very superstitious, especially as a performer.
Yeah.
I am too. How seriously superstitious are you?
It's really not like a novelty. It's really dead serious to me. I'm ruled by many of them. Like, I have to fix them if I do something that in some ways might, say, defy the superstition. I have to find means of fixing it. It's all very complicated and time-consuming. It's probably incredibly boring.
No,
like
it depends on what.
It
depends on. I think they're more scared than anything. What?
You think I'm gonna put the mojo on you?
My God, she's got eerie powers. What are we talking about here? Like, what kinds of things do you do?
Well, there's certain things because I worked a lot in the theater as a young person, so there's a lot of superstitions about things you can and cannot do in the theater, in dressing rooms, words you cannot say. You can't whistle in a dressing room, you can't say certain words in a dressing room. And just to make matters more complicated, what happens is if I have a good show and I've done certain things before that show, then they have to become part of a routine. So that means that eventually I'm getting to the theater like 3 hours early to incorporate all these weird things into my thing.
I've got to get hit in the head by a bucket.
Exactly, I swear.
I've got to eat a cat.
But you can't light, for instance, those of you who are smokers and sinners, like someone I know, can't light a cigarette from a candle, never light anything off a candle, You have to say something the first of every month. When I fly, which is a nightmare, I got to do all this stuff before I fly.
Oh, you're
crazy.
Like what do you have to do when you fly? Because that's something a lot of people have
I don't want to tell you because that would hurt let's just say it's a physical task. Okay, actually I have to pick up the plane and carry it myself to Los Angeles.
And then you're okay.
And then I'm fine.
Are you a wreck on the plane? Are you like running through all these weird rituals on the plane and freaking everyone out?
Well, I try to keep them to myself because I think that's only fair. I don't want to, burden everyone else on the airplane. But my friend, actually, I'll tell his. He has a thing where he has to tap the plane before he gets on the airplane, and I actually have to do something like that too. But if he doesn't do it, I'll just get off the airplane and do it. And
did they let you go out and like touch the plane?
Oh yeah, they let me. I'm a frequent flyer.
Oh, all right.
He has to. If he's not tapped the plane, he has to tap in his head secretly everybody on the plane. So he has got to do. He's got to make it small, so he's sitting in his seat like this.
Oh.
Makes me feel incredibly normal.
Yeah. Does he get escorted off the plane a lot? I would hope.
Like, I don't know him.
I would hope. No, is this part of the ritual to make that thing keep falling off?
It's just bad. I've got a lot of work to do this week, Conan, and frankly, I can't be concerned with my clothing.
You're right. You're right.
I got more important things on my brain.
You gotta go. That's right. That's fair. That's fair. Someone was saying, I was actually before the show, that you were saying you're very frugal.
Right. Yes.
Now, is this frugal? Are you cheap? Are you cheap? Is that what you're telling us?
One might call it cheap. I call it frugal. It sounds more poetic or something.
Yeah, it's very
prettier.
nice. It has a very nice sound to it.
Yeah.
Like what? I mean, do you give people salted nuts for Christmas and stuff?
That's such a good idea.
Do it then. All right.
No,
it's legal. Say, hey, come on, that's $1.39.
It's more than you got last year, Mom. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, wow. Poor Mom.
I'm so kidding.
No, what are you talking about?
That's such a good idea. I have to get a notepad right
Salted
now.
nuts, that's what I do. No one cares.
I take the subway at all times so I can save money except when it's dangerous,
That's good. You take the subway, that's commendable.
Yeah, Post-its, I use them a lot. And then I use the other side and rip off the sticky and use that side.
Okay, that's crazy, actually. I think Post-its are really cheap.
I can't think of one, really frugal moment now, of course, but I just know that I am. Just trust that I am. I guess I have just wacky anecdotes about being frugal.
No, but are you going to be like stealing fruit from our green room? And,
no, but I will be in my dressing room upstairs at Saturday Night Live that I'm hosting this weekend with REM. I will be.
Very nicely done. Very nicely done.
There's a great NBC notepad that's.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm sure they'd give it to you if you asked, and you're like.
Really, it's not about being frugal. I just like it.
Oh, that's fine.
But you know what? I was up front. I told Sue Leibman, who's the talent person up there, I said, I'm going to take it. I just was up front and forthright about it. And then, of course, they're like, oh, no, take it. But if they find out you stole it, all those bells go off when you walk out. They're like,
They have a big tag on it.
She's got the pad.
All the clothes I wear on this show have that big tag that sets off an alarm.
Right.
You can see it during the monologue, a big thing hanging off my ass. It's embarrassing. Well, I gotta make sure I mention, as you just did, they saw it, that you are hosting Saturday Night Live this week with REM. That's great. Are you nervous? Are you scared?
Oh, I'm sick.
No?
Don't vote in, and let's get back to work! Tonight! Oh, you get your fanny up there! Conan O'Brien thinks he can take all our guests and have a hell of a time! You're coming up with me! Get over here! My girl! My girl!
Sarah Jessica Parker, everybody! And Chris Farley, completely out of his mind. You know, that's now going to become one of the superstitions, you know?
Right.
She had a good
Right.
talk show appearance, and now she has to be stolen by a crazy man at the end.
One of ours, too.
Hey, there you go. Back where you belong.